Hello again, everybody. This is RobBoberty, and welcome to Meeple Station. Now, Meeple Station is a kind of a strategy-ish building resource management kind of game. A little bit Dwarf Fortress, maybe a little bit Oxygen not included, a bunch of other stuff. The actual description of the game kind of compared it to Dwarf Fortress, RimWorld, and a hint of Space Station 13, and I actually don't know those other two, so I'm just telling you anyway because that's what the description says. In this game, you have meeples, which are little peoples that build things and do things, and you are building like a little space station thing. And I built this one. I kind of went through and just built a real basic, crappy one. It's very badly made, as you might be able to see here. There is actually a tutorial for the game, which I did play through. I had to actually go through it twice because I screwed it up the first time and ran out of resources and everyone died. I'm not actually sure how they all died. I knew I ran out of resources and screwed up, but I saved it and I came back to it and somehow everyone was dead and I'm not sure what happened there. Let's see, you've got to have, like, it is a space station, so it has to all be closed off and everything. This over here is like my little airlock with a little spacesuit cabinet. And I need to hire a meeple, and you start off with 700 coins, whatever. And these are, it's not showing what these are. I think that's the engineer, and I need one of those. I don't know what I need first. I'm just kind of going with that. And in this part of the game, you actually can just build things. But once you launch, you actually have to have your meeples do things. You can't just build and take things away. So we're going to launch and see what happens. We're towing the station to a backwater quadrant. That sounds like a good idea. You also are looking for resources. Load. And what is all that? That must be like a destroyed station. I wonder if I can use that. I don't know. I'm going to have to try to get over to that. Yeah, so all I've got right now is this one guy. Oops. Whoa. Zooming in way wrong there. This is like a pre-alpha sort of game. Oh, shoot. I think it's pre-alpha. I forgot to look. I think that's what it said it was. It is not coming out until February, it looks like. And there's a Kickstarter for it. And I meant to pull that up so I could tell you folks if it is still active. I think it is. I'll put a link down below. I'm just going to bring this up and make sure. It has still got like 26 days to go, and it's got a bit of a ways to the action till its goal, so it could use a little help if you're interested, if you like the looks of this. I started off pause, that's why nothing's happening. Okay, there are a few other things. There are trade ships that come, which I think I need to get quickly, because if I don't, miserable station. Oh wow, we're starting off good. You have oh, actually, that's what I need to do. That was in the tutorial. I need to make a... Ooh, I don't have enough stuff for an airlock. I can't really do anything. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Why is that not going away? Go away. So he can't do much because I can't. There is all this stuff out here is stuff you can mine. And when you mine stuff, then you can create things to... Oh, geez. Microphone over. You can sorry about that. You can refine and create things from the raw materials and that. And he's not going to do anything because there's nothing happening. So I'm going to see what else I can find here. Okay, to make an airlock, I need more steelite, which is this stuff. And this is made of steelite, so I think I can salvage some... Oh, you know what? I can't salvage that. Why won't that go away? I can't salvage that because this guy's inside it. So I might have screwed it. I might need to start over. Let me see if I can... I don't think I can, because I think if I do this... Oh, maybe he can. I know if you're... Oh, yeah. Oh, he can go outside. He just can't mine. Okay, they go outside to do all that. They just can't mine. So I think that you lose part of your resources. I have 6 steelite now. Costs 5 to build one of those. So let's see if I end up with 11 or something like 9 or something. We'll see in a second. Oh, you know, I can speed it up. And like I said, this is... Oh, there we go. I have 11. That is what... Okay, I could have swore it seemed like I lost some when I tried it before, but it didn't really seem to happen this time, so I don't know. What I need to do now, though, is to make a new airlock. And I'm going to put it... Yeah, press R to rotate around. I'm going to put it on this wall in front here. And what that's going to do is I can, once that's done, I can set it up as a trade area. And then ships will occasionally come in. That didn't work. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Trade. There we go. Okay, now ship will come eventually, and then I can hire people. You start off with very few resources, and I don't know if you have to start. You just have to start with a. If you have to start with a miner, because I could only hire one guy. I think I'm missing something. I've seen enough stations, so this one is going nowhere. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Yeah, I can't get any of these. You have refiners, engineers, miners, janitors. Yeah, the place is going to be a mess. He's got some money. Maybe I can, let's see, what can I sell? I can't sell much anything. Let's just sell everything I own and see if that does anything for me. Nope. That's enough to buy a refiner. If I could get a miner, that would help. Yeah, this place is going nowhere. I'm not sure how to start this. Like what I'm missing. And this is a bad spot for the ship because I can't see anything. So we're just going to wait for the inevitable death of the station, I guess. A few other interesting things when you may or may not have seen when you're like moused over in a room, it does show you like how much oxygen is in the room and possibly some other stuff. And this one, the fish tank is the only source of food. Oh, pause it again. The only source of food I've dealt with, but there is other stuff here. There's fuel, and where did I see? I thought I saw some other food stuff in here. Oh, there's plant stuff. Those are containers. There's pot plant food dispenser. Ah, there we go. Food dispenser. But I think you need like a laboratory and stuff. I think there's a little bit of stuff to that. The place is being covered in filth, so that's not a good start. How happy is he? Miserable station, 8 standing up. He doesn't know where to sit to eat. Another miserable station, another 8. Oh, okay, those are like the last things. So he's probably just going to go out the airlock at some point. He's just sleeping on the floor. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the tutorial, because the tutorial gives you like a built station. This right here, what I built, is like all I could build with the resources you start with. And the only one I could only hire one person. So I think I need to go find more information. Like I've got the gist of how to play it, but I don't. I'm gonna say failure 1. That is the name of it. I have an idea how to play it, but I'm just missing some very basic stuff here. When you start, you can do new game, and you have classic tutorial. I don't know what campaign is going to be, but that'll probably be a bit more involved, like it's supposed to be for a longer game. But this will load up. I'm not going to read through all this. I'm just going to, yeah. So you can see here a few things that you're not going to be able to see in anything I can make anytime soon. Is you've got levels. You can use the arrows over on the left here, and you can see that each level there's like a ladder thing you can build. Oh, I don't know. I gotta do that just so I can see the stuff. Yeah, the ladder segment, so you can connect the levels. And there's probably going to be more. This has still got a little ways to go. Yeah, okay, let's unpause. Okay, you didn't want me to do that. Hey, I got a bronze thing. I don't know what that does. This is going to have you go through some of the steps, like building an airlock and stuff like that. And these are the power stations, or not the power stations, what are they? Life support. Yep, they're hungry. Okay, yeah. Okay, there's no power there. Just trying to get that stuff out of my way. Yeah, life support, and then there's a power cell, which I do not have a power cell, actually. What if I need one of those? Oh, I don't have enough resources anyway. Yeah, hopefully there will be kind of a free play mode when this comes out, because it would be nice to be able to play around with it just to see what things are going to do. Now we won't suffocate and die. That is good. We need more resources. Time to send someone out there to mine. We need, okay, we're going to run through this real quick, just because this part is a big part of it. We need a suit rack, which allows them to put on a spacesuit. So we're going to build that. And then we also need an airlock. Now, can I put it there? Yeah. You'll notice there's a bulkhead already here where he is that makes this an actual airlock. These are airlock doors, but if you just put an airlock on the side of it and they can just go, it'll actually cause you to lose air. This room right here will lose air, but the other rooms won't lose air because of the bulkhead. So the airlock, let's get out there, mine some asteroids. Now, even though it says this is the airlock, really this whole construction is really more of an airlock. Something kind of funny I saw though. Scroll and less than or greater than okay. This guy's gonna stand there until something distracts him. Watch what happens if I go select that. This miner is gonna go. And this fool is not going to leave. Dizzy from low oxygen because he just stands there. Okay, it doesn't even drop to 0. It dropped down like 70. He'll just stand there. Which I thought was kind of funny. That unless you specifically tell him to get out of the airlock, he'll stand there. But really, this is what it recognizes the airlock. It does have 2 doors, I guess. So I guess that's the airlock. But it just loses some air in the process. So all in all, it's kind of an interesting game. I feel like its biggest problem right now is the new game is hard to get into. Like it doesn't, you don't have enough resources to do anything really, and so you end up just kind of playing the first thing over and over again. And I'm sure if I played a little bit, I'll get it, and I'm sure the final version will be a bit better. Now let's open up our inventory and tell our meeple to refine some morelite. So these are all, this is your inventory, and these are to create a ticket, and you can have them create things from things. Select morelite. Yes, got that. And it wants me to refine 10 morelite, so we'll go ahead and do that. And this is the refiner, so to be able to use that, you need a refiner person, and I think that's a refiner machine. Officer, that's refinery, yeah, that's a refinery. So I'm going to let that continue for a little bit. Excellent. Now let's see if you can build some beds. Now I made it because this is very tutorially. It like wants you to put things exactly where you want it when it thinks of it, but it didn't tell me where to put the beds. So I put the beds exactly where it was going to have me put something else later. So that didn't really work. I'm going to put, wait, it's also a little hard to tell which room you're in sometimes. There we go. I'm going to put the beds down there right next to the power cell. That seems like a good idea. Don't you think? That should be fine. So we need beds, no place to sit and eat. They're complaining about, but there's a couple other things, or at least one more thing that comes up before that. When I was doing this, the actual new game, I had a problem with this, trying to connect the solar cell here to the power, and what I actually found I needed to do was, oh, what did I do? I think I set the, like you'll notice here, it's away from the building, and then use a conduit to connect them. If you try to put it right next to the building, it just ends up not working right, and you kind of take out part of your ship. Now your space station is livable. I think it's time we started trading and hiring more workers. Build another airlock, and we will designate it to only accept trade ships. Okay, so this one, you do not need a bulkhead, so you just build an airlock, and let that guy build it, and I might as well go in fast speed. There's no reason to be slow. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively do a couple things here. I need to make an eating place, but oh, I need to designate that. You're getting the hang of this. Let's wait for a trade ship and then hire a janitor. Yeah, I got it. The next thing it's going to have me do is take care of this one. Oh, actually, after hiring janitor is to build a place to sit and eat. But first, time to barter. We're getting low on cookies. Not sure why. Okay, I found this a little confusing, but it makes sense. This is your stuff, money and resources. The ship's money and resources. If you want to sell something, you're minusing, basically. Let's see, because it'll switch from that side to that side, and your money goes up. So minus on this side, minus this side to move it towards a trader, and this side, can you see my mouse okay? And this side to move it towards you. It kind of makes sense that way. I don't know if there's any loss in value. Doesn't look like it, so that's good. It seemed like taking things apart, sometimes you don't get all the resources, but in this it seems like you do. Okay, so I guess we're going to take, don't know how to pronounce that janitor. This place is a mess. meeples are slobs. That's why I heard you. You got the hang of things now. Let's see if you can manage this next task on your own. What is it? I'm tired of standing up. Build a table and 2 chairs so we have somewhere to sit and eat. Okay, this is pretty basic. It always pauses after the ship, which is nice, but it's also kind of gets in the way. The first thing I'm going to do is actually build off of this. Something I noticed too that helps is like I'm building here and see how that ground turns green. If that ground doesn't turn green, you're on the wrong spot. Because I did that a few times where I was trying to build off this and it looks like it's building it, but it's not. I'm going to put it here, and because that's kind of out of the way. I tried putting it up here, but you can't build over the conduits, which is kind of annoying. I wonder if maybe there are better conduits in here. Fuel pipe. I don't know. There might be better ones later that you could put in the walls or put in the ceiling or something. And he's getting there. Is that... what is that? Oh, that's the miner. He's still mining that stuff. I don't know what this other stuff is. There is all kinds of stuff. The other one I did is where that big base remnant was. I don't know if there are things hidden in this. It kind of looks like there could be. Actually, you know what? I can still go up and down the levels and see if anything's up here a little bit, maybe. It looks like it's just... yeah, it looks like it's just... what do you call it? Whole segments. And every time a ship comes, you can check it, see if there's anything interesting. I'm not going to get anything now because I'm just going to run out of money and resources if I do that. Okay, so he's done with that. So I am going to build a table on that. There's only one table. There's a few things there's only one of that I imagine there will be more of later. But I'm going to build a table and a couple chairs that had said to make sure they face the table. So that will give me my table and chairs so they can sit and eat. I would make it closer, but I'm just kind of doing this more just to see it. Maybe I should hire 2 janitors because my people might be filthy here. Finally, you sure took your time. Whatever. Hey there. I'm an engineer. I can build just about anything. That's good. The station is starting to grow. We'll need to make room for an office. Why? When officers join our station, they will need an office to help us research new stuff. I see. Okay. Build a room of at least 4 tiles in size. Seal it off with a bulkhead optional. You can also use a salvage button to deconstruct unwanted structures. Okay. Got that. So I got to find somewhere to put this office. I'm going to put it up here at the top, out of the way, so he can do his own thing. I'm going to make it a little bigger. Something else that would be nice in this, I might be using up all my resources, but whatever, is if you could turn. If you could turn the view, but I don't think you can. It's kind of designed to be viewed one way, but it would be nice to be able to see. Is someone going to that? Excellent. Now all we need to do is build an office desk. No problem. Officers will also be happier if they have their own private dining table. Trust me, you want to keep them happy. Another thing is once you get these frames up, you can't change them. They won't go away. So you're just kind of stuck like that, waiting for them to finish, which, because I can't... Oh, there it goes. Okay, cancel. You have to select the actual cancel. Okay. All right, now I need a... Actually, you know what? I do want to build a bulkhead. So he is off by himself, just for fun. He needs to go like between the doorway. Yeah, in the middle of the wall. So I'm going to put that there. He'll come in and build that, I think. And then he will be building me a desk. We have the officer desk, which I need more of that other stuff for, and a refinery. Okay. We need more. Whatever this was called. More. Oh, you know what? I can just change that. I'm just going to do a bunch of this because what else am I going to do? What else am I going to do with it? Okay, so I need 10 of those. I got 3 that's going up. Wow. Did I run out of time? This happened before, but it happened in such a way that I thought that was just, whoa, Jesus. That took out almost everything. Everyone is dead. I don't think I can get anything from here because there's no dock. Yeah. That obliterated everything. That's crazy. All I have is a fish tank and a battery thing. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'm done with that. Oh, I can. Oh God, let's hire someone. I'm gonna hire a refiner. Cannot spawn. His spawn point is unwalkable. Okay. Okay, so I guess I'm done with that game. I don't know if the tutorial is timed because it doesn't tell me anything and it stops in the middle of it. Like I said, it did happen before, but I thought I screwed something up. I don't know. Okay, well, I think I'm done then for now. I'm gonna probably play it some more. I'm definitely gonna play around with it and see if I can figure out what the deal is with. I'm gonna put that on peaceful on playing this single player here thing because you don't have any money. I guess that's how it's supposed to be though. So I guess what you need to do is pretty much start with a miner because I don't know how you make any more money if you don't have a miner. But it doesn't tell me here. And actually, now that I think about it, yeah, you can. Oh, I got more money now. Wait a minute. I have more money now. Okay, so that's not. Okay, this is something I did not understand. I'm going to need to look more into this. I'm sorry, I did not figure this out before doing it. I meant to have a better idea. This was a lot lower before. Or is that the level? Oh, you know what? I bet it's the level. Never mind, I'm being dumb. I thought I tried a different level. Yes, let's try that. Okay, I thought I tried this already and it didn't do it. I'm going to do Masochist and see what that gives me for money. I don't know why we're retrieving the scene. There's nothing there. 700. I thought I tried it like this before. And it was the same amount. I guess I was not paying enough attention. I must have went from challenging to mild. Maybe that was the same. So let's see. Challenging gives me 700. So that's challenging. Okay, here is peaceful. Okay, peaceful gives you more money. But I don't know if peaceful is also the difficulty of everything or what. And I also don't know if everything I do is going to get blown away by a meteor shower or how that's going to work. So, okay. So I'm not going to do it right now, but I might come back. I will definitely come back and play it more. I might make more videos of it. I might just wait for it to come out fully, or at least until there are some major updates and learn more about it definitely in the meantime. But that is Meeple Station, and the link is down below, and the link to the Kickstarter, which still has some time, which I'm sure has some interesting things here. I don't. Oh, this is not in U.S. money, so I don't know how to. Oh yeah, about $4. Sorry, just a moment. I'm just trying to see how much it is. It's up to like $11 to get a copy of the game through the Kickstarter, but I don't know what the actual game price will be. That is not on anywhere I see. But anyway, I'm going to stop now anyway. I'm talking too much. Anyway, this has been RobBoberty with Meeple Station. Thank you for watching. As always, likes, subscribes, and shares are always appreciated. And I hope you have a great day.